Bună ziua and welcome back to I Learn Romanian. Today we are going to start a new series and we are going to cover the 11 irregular verbs that we have in Romanian. We are going to look at their present, past and future version, and I'm also going to give you a couple of examples for sentences. Now, we are going to start with the first one, which is the most irregular, most annoying, but also most basic and most important verb in any language, which is the verb to be. If you have watched my previous videos, you should know that the infinitive for the verb to be is going to be a fi. A fi. Now, when we conjugate the verbs, we are going to use just the second part of the infinitive, and you will see how it changes for each person. You also know so far that the verb is going to have a different form depending on the person we are referring to, so that we can differentiate between the different people we are talking about or different things. And unlike English, where one form fits all, in Romanian we need to create these differences to make our lives easier. Now, we are going to start with the present tense, which in my opinion is the most difficult and the most confusing, and you will see why. So the infinitive starts with an F, but when we say eu sunt, the verb changes from an F to an S. And to make things even more complicated, it changes to an E for the next one. So it's gonna be tu ești, el este, ea este, noi suntem, voi sunteți, dumneavoastră sunteți. You also know why DVS is the short version. I've explained that in a previous video. And then ei sunt and ele sunt. So looking at this, you will be able to notice that we have three different letters going on. We have the F for the infinitive, we have S for a couple of the present tense versions, and we have E for a couple of others. So memorize this as it is, because there really isn't any way to predict what's going to happen. I do promise that this is the most annoying of them all. When we check the other 10, you will see that things are not going to be that crazy. Now, for past tense, the things are going to be a little bit easier, because instead of changing the form for everyone, we are just going to change the A word that I have explained previously, and we use the same form of the past participle, which is gonna be fost. So this is the past participle. Missing a letter. Okay, and let's start with that. Eu, tu, ai, el, a, ea, a, noi, am, voi, ați, dumneavoastră ați, ei au, ele au, and fost. So fost, 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 and it keeps going. All of them are just going to use fost. So eu am fost, tu ai fost, el a fost, ea a fost, noi am fost, voi ați fost, dumneavoastră ați fost, ei au fost, ele au fost. And to use the future tense, we are going to use the V word, which is again something I have explained in one of my previous videos, plus the short infinitive, which is going to be just this part of the infinitive without the A in front of it. So, starting with eu, it would be eu voi, tu vei, el va, ea va, noi vom, voi veți, dumneavoastră veți, ei vor, ele vor. And then we use fi, 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 fi everywhere for all of them. Yeah. Same form. All of them are gonna take eu voi fi, tu vei fi, el va fi, ea va fi, noi vom fi, voi veți fi, dumneavoastră veți fi, ei vor fi, ele vor fi. So now that you know how to form these ones, let's add a couple of sentences with the verb to be in the present, past, and future. So let's say, eu sunt din România. I'm from Romania. Tu ai fost în SUA. You've been in the US or you were in the US. El va fi acasă. He will be home. Ea este profesoară. She's a teacher. Noi am fost în Irlanda. We were in Ireland. Yeah. Voi veți fi ocupați în weekend. You'll be busy over the weekend. Dumneavoastră sunteți șeful meu. Are you my boss? Ei au fost în Maldive. I wish I were too. And ele vor fi la birou toată ziua. They will be at the office all day long. I hope you have learned something new from this video. I try to keep it as short and as compact as possible. If you want to learn more Romanian, you can book a free trial lesson on my website and we can have either one-on-one lessons, especially for beginners, or group lessons for more advanced students. If you want to practice your Romanian grammar skills, you can book my Essential Romanian Grammar workbook that I have created, especially thinking about self-learners, because the book will also come with an answer key that will help you check everything on your own. And don't forget to listen to my podcast if you want to practice your listening skills. It is available both on YouTube and Spotify, and a new episode comes out every other week. Until next time, I wish you an amazing week. Take care of yourself and la revedere!